Before we get into today's program, there's an important opportunity I want to share with you over these next couple of minutes. The semi-annual Big 5 Lab Bundle sale happening now through next Sunday. Taking control of your health has never been easier, and saving $1,000 in this huge semi-annual event for the Big 5 Functional Medicine Lab Bundle is a win-win. These are the exact top 5 lab tests I recommend to every new wellness client in our integrative health practice that are ready to stop the guessing and finally take a comprehensive deep dive into their overall health and well-being. Each of these labs offers a unique perspective of assessing the body and how certain underlying imbalances may be holding you back from achieving your optimal level of health and vitality. By running the Big 5 Functional Medicine lab tests, you will have the ability to actually discover what your deficiencies and toxicities are. And from there, you can then build your body back up while ridding it of toxins that are stealing your energy and performance and having you feeling less than your best. The Big 5 consists of the Minerals and Metals test, the Complete Candida Metabolic and Vitamins test, the IgG Food Sensitivity test, the Omega-3 and Inflammation test, and the Complete Stress, Mood, and Metabolism test. Each of these state-of-the-art labs were specifically chosen for ease of use. That means I can mail these labs directly to you and they can be completed by you right at home. And that translates to better compliance, faster results, and happier, healthier clients. Plus, included in this big money-saving package, you'll receive a coaching call with a certified integrative health practitioner to review your lab results. This is the time of year that I personally run my own Big 5 labs to stay on track with my energy and performance. It's time to stop guessing and finally take back control of your health and body. This opportunity for big savings on the Big 5 won't happen again until next year, so get started with the link in the show notes before the offer expires. Now enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs and seekers of wellness, welcome to another riveting episode of Breaking Boundaries for Entrepreneurs. Today we embark on a transformative journey navigating the intricate landscape of our body's hormonal symphony and its profound impact on weight management. Today we delve into the mystery of identifying those elusive variables that tip the scales towards hormonal imbalances, often steering us towards unwanted weight gain. As we strive for peak performance in our professional pursuits, it's crucial to decipher the messages our bodies send, uncovering the delicate equilibrium required for optimal well-being. In this episode, we navigate this uncharted territory, providing insights and strategies to regain balance, all while emphasizing the absence of a reliable integrative health guide specializing in the safest and most natural approaches. Prepare to transcend conventional boundaries and discover the keys to unlocking your body's innate potential on this groundbreaking episode. Hello, I'm Jeffrey Mort. If you're like most entrepreneurs, you're busy taking care of business, yet who's taking care of you? If you're ready to take your energy and performance to the next level in your life and your business, then this podcast is for you. Because today, you're going to start breaking boundaries of your mind, body, and business with integrative health. And when you do that, your possibilities are limitless. I'm grateful you're here. Yes, always grateful. Thank you for joining me here today. Welcome to another Healthy Thursday episode of the Breaking Boundaries podcast for purpose-driven entrepreneurs like yourself. This is episode number 52. And of course, you'll want to stay till the end when we bring it all together and help you to avoid failure and lead you to success with integrative health. And for all those show notes and those links, visit jeffreymort.com and click on the podcast button. Shout out to our newest listeners today in North Hollywood, California. Do I really need to say California after saying Hollywood? I mean, the town speaks for itself. Also in Dalton, Illinois, and in Columbus, Ohio. I appreciate you listening. So today you're going to discover the root causes of hormonal imbalance and how that causes things like unwanted weight gain specifically, and how to rebalance the body in the healthiest way possible, especially stepping into a new year, all those New Year's resolutions. Wouldn't you want to know the underlying root cause of the weight gain and not trying to dive in and force the calorie restriction and over exercising may not get you the results that you're looking for? So I do want to give my disclaimer here. This podcast is not medical advice, and I do not claim to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. But what I do is I get to the root cause of the problem, and I let you know how I know that. Now, I have my own hormonal imbalance story that I can share with you today. I mentioned this before, but when I went through having COVID and then long COVID for about 18 months, that absolutely destroyed my testosterone levels. So I was able to, well, first of all, some of the challenges that I had with having extremely low testosterone levels was energy issues, low mood, just low brain function as well, and it was absolutely debilitating. But I was able to do natural health protocols and a testosterone replenishing regimen that I have in my arsenal here that was completely all natural and was able to restore my testosterone. It took a little while because of having the long COVID. It took a little while to do that because I had those other issues going on, the mitochondrial damage, the inflammation. So I had to overcome that. But as I was able to implement these protocols, my testosterone slowly came up gradually. And through testing, I was able to see where those levels were and that I was trending in the right direction. And, not just with testosterone, but I have many women clients that we have in our private wellness practice over at Love Energy Wellness that struggle with low estrogen symptoms and even high estrogen symptoms. Now, you can have a normal level, if you're a woman, you can have a normal level of estrogen, yet the progesterone is super low. And what that does is creates symptoms of estrogen dominance. So even though the estrogen is at an optimal level, you still get estrogen dominant symptoms because of the low progesterone. So it's, everything in the body is a give and take. It all has a synergy, and there are, synergistic components that have to do with one another, especially when it comes to hormone balance. And that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about unraveling the link between hormone imbalances and weight gain. And, in the quest for optimal health and well-being, and that's really what we're optimizing for in today's episode. There's some episodes where we talk about optimizing for body transformation or optimizing for longevity. But at first, before we do those things, we want to be able to optimize for our general health and our well-being. And the connection between hormones and weight gains, it's a very popular question. So that's why we're addressing that in today's episode. So understanding this intricate relationship, we need to dive into the world of integrative health and take a holistic approach to wellness that goes beyond what you'll find in conventional medicine, unfortunately. So the impact of hormonal imbalances on weight gain is something we're going to explore and give you an integrative health plan today. Very important. So hormones, in simple terms, hormones are chemical messengers produced by various glands in the endocrine system. These messengers, they regulate crucial bodily functions such as metabolism, such as growth, mood, especially reproductive processes. And for women, as we alluded to earlier, estrogen and progesterone, they take center stage, while men rely on testosterone. Now, it's important to note that both genders produce a mix of all three of those hormones, but in different proportions. So hormonal imbalances, they play a huge role in weight gain. And when the delicate balance of hormones are disrupted, it can manifest in a variety of ways, one of which is weight gain. So high cortisol levels, often associated with chronic stress, they play a pivotal role in this scenario. And you can go back to, most people think of stress as, career, finances, family, relationships, children, things like that. And if you go back to episode 16 of the Breaking Boundaries podcast, we redefine stress in there, and we're going to talk a little bit about that very soon here in today's episode. So cortisol is the stress hormone, and it prompts the body to store fat, particularly in the abdominal area. Now, additionally, imbalances in things like insulin, which is also regulated by the amount of cortisol the body's producing, and it also affects thyroid hormones and sex hormones. And this can all contribute to weight-related issues. So you're beginning to see how this is all tied together. So to give you a plan, and as always, a holistic approach to hormone balance, step one is it begins with a comprehensive understanding of your body's unique biochemistry. And we do this through the advanced functional lab testing. And often these labs use the functional medicine lab tests for hormones, often use saliva instead of blood. Now, if you go to see your primary care physician or your medical doctor to understand where your hormone levels are at, they're going to be looking at blood, and blood is not the best way to look at most hormones. When we're talking about stress hormones, cortisol, when we're talking about sex hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, saliva is better than blood because this provides a more accurate reflection of the active percentage of sex and adrenal hormones. Now, this personalized insight sets the foundation for a targeted approach. So next step, after doing the functional lab testing and seeing where our hormone levels are at, we want to work on the liver because so goes your liver, so goes your health. Now, liver detoxification, you've heard me talk about it before. It's very important to open up these liver detox pathways. This is crucial for eliminating excess hormones and toxins. Now, a functional medicine detox protocol is a great way to do that. And what this does is it supports the liver's natural processes, promoting optimal detoxification and ensuring a clean slate for hormone production. Now, next, step 3, we want to be replacing vitamin and mineral deficiencies. You see, a body deficient in essential vitamins and minerals will struggle to produce hormones efficiently. And by replenishing these vital nutrients, we provide the body with the raw materials needed for hormone synthesis, promoting balance and overall well-being. Now, the next step, step 4, is eliminating toxins that are revealed by the lab results. The functional medicine lab results will unveil a spectrum of potential toxicities, things like xenoestrogens, and we did an episode on xenoestrogens as well. Let me see if I can find what episode that was, going back a few weeks here. Anyways, if I can find it, xenoestrogens, episode 42 in the Breaking Boundaries podcast. You can listen to that to know what xenoestrogens are. Other toxicities are parasites, yeast and fungal infections, bacteria, molds, and heavy metals. All of these things inside the body are stressors. And this is what I was talking about when I referred back to episode 16 about redefining stress. It's not just the external stressors, it's the internal stressors. These things that are inside of a body that don't belong there. Parasites, yeast, fungal. Of course, yeast and bacteria belong in the body, but only at certain levels. When they become overgrown, that's when we have a problem. Now, mold has no business being in the body. Parasites, no business being in the body. Heavy metals, no business being in the body, and they cause stress. And that can contribute to chronic stress and the constant release of high levels of cortisol when the body does not need it. Of course, your body needs cortisol, especially in the morning. You want your waking cortisol levels to be high. And then as the day progresses, those cortisol levels need to drop in order to be optimized for hormone balance. And this is what we look at in the stress, mood, and metabolism lab in particular. We do a saliva sample 4 times during the day. So that is upon waking, before lunch, before dinner, and right before bed, so that we can get an accurate picture of what the cortisol levels look like over the course of the day. Now, addressing and removing these toxic burdens, this is what supports the body's natural ability to restore hormonal equilibrium. And then, of course, step 5, as always, lifestyle adjustments. Small changes. It doesn't have to be a major overhaul in your lifestyle. But small changes can have a profound impact on hormonal imbalances. So incorporating stress reducing practices, things like meditation, using binaural beats, or just simply going for a walk is a stress reducing practice. Regular exercise can reduce stress. Although exercise is a stressor on the body, it also helps to balance, regulate metabolism, balance hormones and things like that. And then, of course, adequate sleep. I mean, you raise your hand if you could optimize your sleep, and make your sleep a little bit better. Getting the right amount of deep sleep, the right amount of REM sleep each and every night is crucial for hormonal regulation, and this can further support the body in maintaining harmony. So, it all comes together with the de-stress protocol: the diet, the exercise, the stress reduction, the toxin removal, the rest, the emotional balance, the science-backed supplements, and the success mindset can all help to rebalance the body and the hormones, to help with regulation of those hormones, and then, of course, the weight loss. So, bringing it all together here for you, guided wellness with integrative health coaching, embarking on a journey to rebalance your hormones and achieve optimal well-being. It may seem complex. It may seem difficult. And you can always go back and you can listen to this episode. You can listen to other episodes to get a better understanding, because repetition is the mother of all learning. So maybe you're not going to pick everything up in the first 20 minutes that you listen to this episode. But if you go back and you play it again, and if that's still too overwhelming or you still need some guidance, of course, having a health coach, having a certified integrative health coach that can help you with running these labs. Now, you can run these functional medicine labs with your local naturopathic doctor, but you might not get a personalized wellness plan like you would with a level 2 certified integrative health practitioner. That makes the process so much more manageable and gives you support, gives you education, and most of all, gives you the motivation, right? That one-on-one support can help to motivate you to keep on going, to know where you're at, and to have that guide to where you want to be and what you want to optimize for. So you're probably already thinking that in the realm of integrative health and that the interplay of hormones and weight gain is the first step to a healthier and more balanced life. So your call to action on all of this plan today in today's episode: number 1, test with your naturopathic doctor, integrative health practitioner to get the answers. And what this does is it helps you to avoid failure. It helps you to avoid the guessing. Guessing leads to failure most of the time. Next, it gives you a personalized wellness plan, and that is your map to success. You wouldn't embark on a cross-country journey without having a GPS or a map or some sort of a navigation tool. So your personalized wellness plan is your map to success. And then, of course, number 3, make a commitment. Make a commitment to your health and to this proven process that can help you to rebalance your hormones and lose that weight that just may not be coming off in the pace that you want it to. So your key takeaway today: there's always a reason. There's always a reason why that weight won't come off. It could be imbalanced hormones, and we just gave you the plan on how to find out. So stay tuned for the next episode of the Breaking Boundaries podcast, and I am grateful for you being here today. Please share this episode, and if you could go, just take a minute at your favorite podcast platform, wherever you're listening today, and just leave us a review, and a good one at that, so that we can help more people. And we'll see you next time on Breaking Boundaries. Bye-bye, everybody. I know you're excited to take action on today's exciting program, but before you go, I want to let you know that on Monday, January 8th, our amazing Love, Energy, Wellness community and support group begins another running of our winter 7-day total body and mind health reset maintenance program based on a true functional medicine detox protocol. If you're the kind of person who's had enough of feeling run down, low energy, low mood, having low libido or joint pain, brain fog, bloating, weight gain over the holidays, and not sleeping well, then this is the transformative community event for you. You may not have realized it, but there are only 2 reasons we become unwell: deficiencies and toxicities. This Dr. Cabral formulated detox protocol has helped hundreds of thousands of people just like you by combining the best of ancient Ayurvedic wisdom and modern functional medicine to remove those toxicities and to replace those deficiencies so that you can finally feel your best in just 7 days. And this is guaranteed or your money back. The best part is, between December 18th through December 25th, our partner Equalife, the global leader in functional medicine, is offering a free, world-renowned 7-day functional medicine detox when you buy 3 kits for your journey with us. You can stock up for the year or share the gift of health with your loved ones. Healthy people already know the only way to become well and lose weight is by removing those underlying root causes that are holding you back, and this is how you do it. To learn more about our Total Body and Mind Reset program featuring the Dr. Cabral Functional Medicine Detox, go to loveenergywellness.com/transform, where you can also join our growing Love Energy Wellness private community and support group where we run this program. I've made this super easy for you. We also have a free educational detox course for those of you who like to know all the facts and what to expect. Join our community and order your protocol today so you have it in time to participate with us. Preparation starts on Monday, January 2nd, and the 7-day detox begins on Monday, January 8th. When it comes to health results, I love to provide our community a quick win, and this is it. These 7 days are going to happen regardless. It would be amazing to finally have the results you've been looking for when it does, would it not?